Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about a presale that's already making global waves in 2025, Bitcoin Hyper, or Hyper for short. A project that isn't just attracting retail buyers, real whales are accumulating aggressively. And that's exactly what makes this story so interesting. Before we jump in, you'll find the link to the presale conveniently below in the description. Hyper is currently being called one of the top contenders for the best crypto presale of 2025. According to Crypto Times 24, there's clear whale accumulation, and that's usually a signal of long-term confidence. The presale numbers tell the same story. Over $28.37 million raised so far, entry price around 0.0133 cents. That puts Hyper ahead of the Bitcoin Layer 2 presales and shows exactly where demand is heading right now. Big players want exposure to projects that scale Bitcoin in a meaningful way, period. So why is this even such a hot topic? Simple. Bitcoin may be the most secure settlement layer in the world, but it's technically limited. Low throughput, high fees, no native smart contracts, and Hyper is tackling this bottleneck. Not with minor tweaks, but with a full-scale Layer 2 approach. Here's the concept. Hyper locks Bitcoin into a canonical bridge on Layer 1, brings wrapped Bitcoin onto Layer 2, and combines everything with the Solana virtual machine. That means parallel processing, high throughput, low fees, and suddenly there's room for Bitcoin native dApps, smart contracts, and real DeFi on Bitcoin. In short, the same things that made Ethereum and Solana big could now become possible inside the Bitcoin ecosystem. This is where the whales re-enter the picture. On-chain data during the presale shows clear clusters, large buy blocks, and repeated purchases. That's not coincidence and not a FOMO pattern. It looks more like strategic positioning. Investors convinced that Bitcoin scaling will be a massive theme in 2025. Another incentive is the advertised staking APY of around 41% for early participants. Many buyers are locking their tokens right away, which reduces circulating supply and can potentially soften sell pressure at launch. It's not the first time a presale gains momentum this way, but here it fits perfectly into the tokenomics. What also gives Hyper additional tailwind is the macro timing. In 2025, we're seeing ETF inflows, institutional accumulation, potentially softer Fed policy, and clear retail rotation towards presales. A strong foundation for projects that offer real utility. And on paper, Hyper delivers exactly that. For comparison, Best Wallet recently raised around $17.4 million in its presale. Impressive, but still clearly below Hyper's funding numbers. And that shows how highly the market currently values Bitcoin Layer 2 solutions. Of course, we also need to address the risks. Crypto remains high risk, no matter how good a narrative sounds. Bridges increase technical complexity, smart contract risks remain, and high APYs always come with counterparty risk. So the rule is, check the audits, review the vesting schedule, monitor team and token transparency, and always secure your tokens in a solid wallet. Use a non-custodial wallet like Best Wallet, currently one of the most stable and user-friendly options on the market. Let's sum it up. Bitcoin Hyper is attracting global buyers for a reason. Strong numbers, a clear vision, early staking incentives, high demand, all in a market environment that needs Bitcoin scaling more urgently than ever. Hyper has the potential to become one of the most exciting Layer 2 launches of the year. If you want to check out the presale, the link is as always in the description. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.